YouTube? It's your girl Chic from Chic Say What. I am on today with a morning live. I wanted to talk about our girl Blac Chyna. To me, she's kind of been low key lately. I hadn't kind of really heard her name a lot out there in the YouTube streets, the media streets, just. So as of late, there's been a couple of things that I've come to learn about our girl Blac Chyna that I want to come and bring to you. If you are on right now catching this live, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I go live, because I'm real random over here. So just go ahead and hit that bell so you won't miss any of my lives. But let's get into it. So as of late, our girl Blac Chyna, she's currently subject to a police investigation following a hotel incident very recently. So I have video footage that was captured from the alleged incident at the hotel. Looks like it was in Sacramento. I'm assuming Sacramento, California. That's the only Sacramento I know. I am from the Bay Area, so I'm familiar with Sacramento area. So that's apparently this article we're going to get into. It's coming from the Sacramento Police Department. So I am going to share my screen so we can check out that video footage of this woman basically getting retrieved from Blac Chyna's hotel room, and she's kind of like really upset, but I'm gonna show you so you guys can kind of see what's going on. We'll get into what the article has to say. I believe Blac Chyna and her people have released a comment pertaining to the situation. So let me share my screen so you can see what we about to see. So let's get into it. This is from page 6. Y'all know page 6 be having all the tea. So let's go ahead and rewind. Okay.
Come on, Jen, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, and you will stand outside.
No, we're not standing up, we're leaving. You crazy? Nah, that's crazy. She's crying. Where everybody? I'm so sorry, Jennifer. Come on, baby. It's not your fault. It's not you. You didn't do this. She did this. I'm not going in there. I wanted to kick the door in.
Bro, I just had to.
You see that?
First of all, don't yell at me. I was very respectful.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to
I
yell.
just came to help you out. You did all this extra.
All right. Got you. I'm sorry. I apologize.
We'll leave. I'm going.
Yeah.
I don't want any of you. I don't want anything to do with her. I'm sorry, sis. I'm sorry. It's wrong.
Don't worry about it. We don't have a key. So I don't know.
I don't even know one.
Come here. No. Don't do it. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Ron. I'm so sorry.
It's not you, Jennifer. It's not your fault.
She was so rude.
I'm sorry you experienced that, baby. I'm so sorry. You did nothing wrong. She tried to tell us all to shut up and she's gonna kick everybody's ass. I said, you ain't kicking nobody who I came with. And then that made her kick me out the room. You're not gonna disrespect me?
No.
And then you kept my friend in the room? No. Ain't no way, that's right.
Listen, when I say I was so confused from watching that.
Before I let you get out of here, I do a rapid fire segment called Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay. So, yes, this is on page6.com. Blac Chyna subject to police investigation after hotel incident. This is dated December 9th, 2021. So let's get into this article to see if we can try to make some sense of what it was that we just witnessed here, because when I say I was so confused, welcome for anyone who's just joined this live. Hopefully you were here to see that video. We may replay it later. You can kind of rewind back after this live. But basically, there was a white woman, a Caucasian woman that was seen in the video crying after leaving what's alleged to be Blac Chyna's hotel room. And the woman is basically saying that she was being held in there against her will. So this article goes on to say, so it says Sacramento police are investigating Blac Chyna after she allegedly threatened a woman and wouldn't allow her to leave her hotel room. The former Robin Chyna reality star invited a group of people back to her room at the Sheraton Grand Hotel, where the party got out of control and allegedly resulted in Chyna verbally attacking a woman, the Sun reported. Quote, everyone was enjoying themselves. The drinks were flowing and the energy in the suite was real good. Attendee Ron Knighton told the publication and provided video footage of the incident. Then he goes on to say, suddenly out of nowhere, Chyna just yelled at my friend to shut the F up, or she beat both of our asses. Because the vibe of the party changed, Knighton and his female friend decided to leave, but Chyna allegedly had other plans. Quote, the vibe immediately changed, so at that point, we thought it was best to leave, Knighton explained. But when I walked out, she shut the door behind me and kept my friend in the room. So we were seeing that in that video footage where, outside of the room, the camera was being recorded, and suddenly the door opens and the young woman, who looks to be a white woman, a Caucasian woman, comes out of the room. Article goes on to say, despite the friends crying and shouting, Chyna allegedly refused to let her leave for 20 minutes when she eventually set her free, but yelled at them to stay in the hall. Quote, we aren't staying anywhere. We are leaving. You crazy? Knighton can be heard in the video. Y'all, this is a mess. What they say, you can't make this stuff up. As Knighton and his crying friend enter the elevator, he reassures her it's not your fault. She's high on cocaine and crazy. Now listen, I don't know if any drugs or whatever was involved in this situation, but just looking at the video, reading thus far what I've read, something wasn't right. So I'm not finna believe that this is energy you get just from drinking soda pops, eating potato chips, and sucking on Jolly Ranchers. Like, this was on some other stuff. This is what they call real Hollywood. Like, this is on some other stuff. So the video does not indicate whether any drug use actually took place. I don't know, but something ain't right. So hopefully the investigation will get down to the nitty gritty of what popped off, because something ain't right. The Sacramento Police Department told Page 6 on Thursday that it was made aware of a disturbance at the hotel on November 29th that occurred around 3 a.m. on 2 days prior on November 27th. A dispute between two parties occurred, and the incident was resolved at the scene by the individuals involved. No injuries were reported, a spokesperson said in a statement. The department is actively investigating the circumstances surrounding the incident, and the investigation remains active. Listen. So, Chyna's attorney, Lynn Ciani, denied any wrongdoing on Chyna's part in a statement to Page 6. Quote, this story is false. The latest false accusation of criminal conduct is just the most recent in a long line of false accusations against Blac Chyna. Ciani's statement began, quote, we are hopeful that one day people will stop falsely accusing Blac Chyna of criminal conduct. Until that day, we will continue to disprove these false allegations to law enforcement, in the courtroom if necessary. Y'all, it's a mess. Like, I don't know what you think of it, but it's a whole entire mess. It don't even make sense. I really wouldn't even be surprised. I mean, okay, so looking at the video, oh girl, I think the guy was calling her, I don't know if he was calling her Jennifer, but it seemed like the woman was very distraught, like very like, oh, I just want to leave. I didn't mean to make anyone upset. So I'm feeling like it's probably going to be something that's probably going to be thrown out because she just coming off to me. It's like, I don't want no problems. Like, and Blac Chyna is a huge, celebrity, and it's crazy. And then again, to be fighting stuff in the courts and all of this and that, like, that's money right there. So right now, I suppose we're more so dealing with more of a criminal type situation versus civil when you're dealing with money and lawsuits. So I don't feel like personally it's going to go anywhere from just the energy I'm seeing from the woman. It made news, but it's just crazy. I was just like at a loss of words on that one. But in other China news, I did because I was started searching with China because I thought I had heard that China had made some comments, or I don't know if she called herself giving herself some advice to Khloe Kardashian in regards to the situation with her baby daddy, Tristan Thompson is that his last name, allegedly getting his personal trainer pregnant. So I did a video on that. You can go and try to find that where I, talk about all of that. But I couldn't find where, I guess, whatever that Blac Chyna was supposed to have said to Khloe, but I did come across something else that I found kind of interesting about Blac Chyna and Khloe Kardashian. So let me share my screen so you can see this tea. So this is from TV show ace.com. Khloe Kardashian demands Blac Chyna gives up OnlyFans numbers. So this was recent, December 10th, 2021. So it goes on to say, Khloe Kardashian recently wanted Blac Chyna to disclose her OnlyFans earnings in a court lawsuit. The model filed a defamation lawsuit against the Kardashian family. She sued the family for alleging she abused her ex, Rob Kardashian. Khloe is looking for proof of Chyna's income. Lord Jesus. Their court battle continues to get strange. She's pleading with the judge to force the social media star to turn over her financial records. Khloe wants to know how much Blac Chyna really made from her OnlyFans page, but Chyna is reportedly refusing to provide those numbers. So why is it that Khloe's wanting to know this information? Let's continue. How much does Blac Chyna make on OnlyFans? Khloe Kardashian isn't the only one who wants to know how much Blac Chyna makes on OnlyFans. Her fans want to know as well. A portion of her income stems from her OnlyFans account, where she reportedly earned $20 million per month. She joined the content creator platform in April of 2020. Blac Chyna, whose real name is Angela Renee White, has an estimated net worth of $10 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. According to Influencer Marketing Hub, she earns an estimate of $20 million per month. Wow. Blac Chyna makes twice the earnings of the second highest creator, Bella Thorne. The former Disney star broke the site when she first joined. Who's Bella Thorne? Let me look her up real fast, y'all. I don't know her. I've been out of the Disney game for a minute now. So let's see, who's Bella Thorne? I'm just curious. Bella Thorne, she's an actress, American actress, singer. Let me share my screen. I don't know if y'all know who Bella Thorne is, but we just want to just make sure we know who these people are, who we talking about. Bella Thorne. Okay, so This is Bella. She got 24.9 million followers. Yeah, I don't really recognize her. Let's see what Wikipedia says. Bella, let me see what it says about her. So she's Annabella Avery Thorne. She's 24. She is the recipient of several accolades, including an Image Award, shortly award Teen Choice. Thorne received recognition of her roles as Margot Darling in the series Dirty Sexy Money. And she's been on My Own Worst Enemy. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I don't know who this woman is, but she a white woman making money, so we know how that goes. Surprise, surprise. So let's get back to Khloe Kardashian and Blac Chyna. Let's get back to that one. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting. Who was that said that? Let's see. Okay. So we went to see who Bella Thorne was. Don't know her, but we at least saw her pictures. She infamously made 1 million in less than 24 hours at the time of writing. Chyna has over 16.2 million followers on Instagram. She charges her OnlyFans subscribers a fee of $19.99 per month. She currently has over 157 posts and over 107 media content. So wow, so she has that many followers. She charges fans $19.99. So how many fans is that? Well, let's go on. Chyna has over 16,000 likes on her OnlyFans. So however many fans she got, we're going to multiply that by $19.99. So in April 2020, she announced her page by sharing a sneak peek at her foot fetish video on Instagram. Her earnings from her subscription page are expected to grow as the popularity of OnlyFans increases. Y'all remember a while back, they were trying to get rid of certain things pertaining to OnlyFans, and them the girls and the boys weren't having it. They were like, what we doing here? We got to eat up out here in these streets. Next thing you know, that was a dud, and it was as though the proposal never happened. While this is Chyna's first time on the adult platform, she worked as a stripper in college. That's our girl Chyna. Many of you may be familiar with her mother, the infamous Tokyo Chyna. She's hilarious. If you don't know who she is, go look her up. That's all I got to say. Khloe Kardashian wants the receipts. Radar Online reported that Khloe Kardashian wants to see the proof. She doesn't believe that Blac Chyna has not suffered from their comments. She is demanding that Chyna should turn over her financial records from her OnlyFans account. So far, Chyna has only turned in a single page that contains her income. The numbers show her earnings from April 1st, 2020 through December 3rd, 2020. Khloe wants to see if Chyna really had a decline in her earnings. Chyna claimed that the lies from the Kardashians caused her career to fall off. She also revealed that she lost out on opportunities such as endorsements and paid appearances. I don't know. I mean, I remember there was that time, there was a period where it was just like this back and forth between Blac Chyna and the Kardashians. I mean, it went on from for some time, then it became an issue, I think, pertaining to custody. And I mean, it was a whole mess. Whether or not, it impacted Chyna's dollar, her bottom line, I don't know. I mean, we live in a climate to where bad publicity is better than no publicity. So at that time, it was just a lot of negative publicity around Blac Chyna's name, but it was publicity. And I want to say around that time also, she had her show on. Then she's had her running her drama with her former friend. Can't remember her name right now. And then her mom, Tokyo Chyna. So China's name was out there a lot. I wasn't hearing anything in particular about her being impacted negatively, because of that. So that would be interesting, to learn. And I would imagine these receipts that Khloe is asking for would kind of show that. So, because I mean, it may have impacted her. I don't know if it impacted her negatively. I'm just saying during those times, I wasn't hearing anything in the media about, okay, Blac Chyna not getting work because of this. I know, of course, during the pandemic, a lot of people's bags was like impacted because we were in a pandemic. So you have that, but I don't know. So I don't know in this case who this burden of proof, relies on, I guess, with when it comes to these financials. I guess it would be China would have the burden of proof. She would have to show receipts of the decline in her income from pre the Kardashians' claim of her abusing their brother versus post. So I guess she would bear the burden if she's the one who's filing the lawsuit. I believe that's, if I can recall, but what this article talked about early on. But let's continue in here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? The numbers show her earnings from April 1 through April 1st, 2020 through December 3rd, 2020. Khloe wants to see if Chyna really had a decline in her earnings. Chyna claimed that the lies from the Kardashians caused her career to fall off. She also revealed that she's lost a lot of opportunities such as endorsements and paid appearances. So this is Khloe. The judge has not ruled on this matter. Only time will tell if Blac Chyna will have to turn in all her financial records to prove her OnlyFans earnings. Khloe Kardashian feels that this will vindicate her and her powerful family. Question: do you think Khloe has a case in this matter? Who do you think will win this battle, Blac Chyna or the Kardashians? Share your thoughts. Excuse me. So Khloe's the one demanding Blac Chyna give up the OnlyFans number. So given the argument of the whole, I guess, Blac Chyna claiming she lost money behind, I guess, what, defamation, whatever, it would make sense, I guess, with the information that Khloe is asking for. And I feel like if it is indeed true, Blac Chyna feeling like, okay, the Kardashians kind of messed with her bag because of them kind of putting out false information about her, I don't see why it would be hard for her to show those numbers, show the receipts. I don't see why it would be hard, because the numbers, like if you're used to having a certain amount of money coming in and then suddenly you're not, and you're saying, okay, this is the reason why, I would imagine you should be able to show the trail, maybe even with your bank deposit. You should be able to show something. You're going to have to really, in order to win, the lawsuit, you're going to have proof as to what your claim is. If you're saying that you lost money, like, it only makes sense to me. So that's going to be an interesting one. I honestly don't think I don't see Blac Chyna coming through, y'all, with those receipts to show what her money looking like. She's not gonna want the Kardashians in her business like that, which I can't blame her, but she's gonna then have to be forced to have to dismiss the lawsuit. I mean, if she's not gonna show the information, I mean, isn't that kind of how it works? You gotta show the receipts, to justify your claim. So yeah, I'm sure this will come back up in the media, as far as, a ruling and things of that. But right now, first prediction with the case with the woman the incident at China's room. Kind of think that's kind of not going to really go anywhere. I really don't think the young lady who was in the video is really going to cooperate really much. I think she's going to kind of wanting to back out just because she's not going to really want the heat. She's going to be like, no, I think, never mind. I just want to let it go. Some people like, I don't want any problems. I'm just going to I'm just going to forget. I don't want, I think it's going to kind of be one of those. And then when it comes to the battle with the Kardashians, Kardashians, they don't back down. So I think Blac Chyna, she's going to do whatever she can to not have to produce them receipts as far as what her income is on OnlyFans, because I'm sure that dollar amount is crazy. And based off of that, judge going to be like, sis, if anything, your numbers kind of increased following, these claims, this defamation, whatever you're claiming here. So I don't really think Chyna, I think that's going to kind of wash out. So Chyna's not going to be hurt really, with either case, either situation. Chyna's one of those people, I think she falls in that category. You love her or you hate her. It's one of those things. And a lot of people ain't feeling Chyna. They hate on her for whatever reason. And you got a lot of people who love her. I personally think a lot of the ones who love her are more so probably the ones who are kind of like anti-Kardashians. We don't like those Kardashians. You got a lot of people who just don't like the Kardashians, the name, whatever. They just don't rock with the Kardashians. So anybody who's going against the Kardashian, they're automatically on that person's side, period. They just don't do a Kardashian or even a Jenner, but they kind of lump them all together. Kylie, she's a Jenner, but to the world, she gets that Kardashian energy or whatever. They look at them as they all the same. They all came up out of Kris Jenner. So Blac Chyna is going to still continue to go on, still live what I perceive to be her best life, while still people either loving her or hating her. So as her attorney says, this is just kind of what Blac Chyna's life looks like. It is what it is. What they say, you got to take the good with the bad. And when being a celebrity, been in the industry, we all know it is not always good. You make a lot of money, but it comes with a price. And this is the price of fame that we see that Blac Chyna has to pay. Like, it is what it is. And she's still in the industry, so it tells me, it should tell you that she's good with it. She's like, okay, whatever. I like the fame, I like the money, so I'm just going to roll with the punches, just like the next celebrity. So, yeah, that's what I have to say on this. Please, again, like, share, subscribe, drop a comment if you feel any type of way pertaining to any of, the current situations that's going on with Blac Chyna. Are you team Blac Chyna? Like, they need to leave her alone, they just be coming for her? Or are you like, no, Blac Chyna need to just be canceled, go somewhere, stop putting out false narratives, whatever? Just either way, let me know. I want to know. The people want to know. So until the next broadcast, peace.